On the corners, 1 out. The Dodgers lead by 1. Broken back, ground ball. Betts has it, steps on the bag. The throw to first. Double play from backs against the wall to back. The Dodgers cement their dynasty. They win Game 7 in extra innings. 5 for the final.
So Game 7 of the World Series. It left its mark on baseball, and the Dodgers prevail again. And what a ball game.
A classic finish to a 7-game series. Shane Bieber comes out of the bullpen to pitch the top of the 11th.
Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7. And in the 11th inning of Game 7, the Dodgers lead for the first time.
What I just got done saying that somebody's going to be remembered. It could be Will Smith.
Second home run of the postseason. He won Game 2 with a home run against Kevin Gausman. And if the Dodgers can get 3 more outs, they'll have won Game 7.
Shohei dual purpose tonight. Not only the starting pitcher, he'll be the designated hitter and lead it off.
Got him swinging. Ohtani strikes out the side in the top of the first. Now he's got to get ready to lead off the bottom half.
There goes Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani, 1 of 1.
Lighting up the highlights already. Oh my goodness. Up and over the roof. Ohtani dropped jaws everywhere.
Usually these kind of games are reserved for Williamsport.
Ohtani has done it again.
But we got one going on right here in Dodger Stadium.
Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend. Game 3 of the World Series comes to the bottom of the 18th inning. Freddie Freeman leading off.
11:50 in Los Angeles. Freeman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the catch strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic. It takes 6 hours and 39 minutes. It takes 18 innings to end the longest game in World Series history. The ultimate hero is a familiar one. Andres Jimenez, the 9-hitter. The Dodgers 2 outs from Game 7. Jimenez floats one left field. Hernandez makes the catch. Back to second. Game 7 tomorrow night. It's a game-ending double play. Kike Hernandez to Miguel Rojas.
Well, this ball hangs up enough, and you can see right away that Kike was going right to second.
And baseball moves to November.
Kike Hernandez to Miguel Rojas, and the ball game is over.
What a play. Hernandez charging. That's just a remarkable play because Kike Hernandez never broke stride. Came in, caught the ball, and on the run through to Rojas, who made just an incredible stop on a one-hop in time to get the runner.
Addison Barger with a base-running blunder for the ages. The ball game is over.
If he can get one more, his name will live forever. Now Barger's the winning run. Fly ball to left field. Hernandez on the run with Pages over his head. Pages runs him over, makes the catch, sends Game 7 to the 10th. Incredible.
Pages reaches up and makes the catch as he crashes into Kike. Oh my gosh, we're going to extra innings. Toronto 2 outs away. Miguel Rojas.
Drilled to left field and deep and gone! No way! Miguel Rojas! Dave Roberts played his gut. The guy hadn't had a hit in a month. And in the 9th inning of Game 7, he's hit a tying home run. The most unlikely source has changed Game 7. It's tied at 4. Rojas has given the Dodgers life.
It's gone, and Game 7 is tied. Miguel Rojas off the bench in Game 6, on the board in Game 7.
This crowd, well, we talked about it in another series. This has turned into a library here. Miguel Rojas He took the 2-2 pitch, the slider upstairs, and he took the next pitch out of the ballpark. And this Dodgers first base dugout has exploded.
Varsho. Roller to second. Rojas comes home in time. And it's Miguel Rojas who ties it in the top of the ninth. Saves it in the bottom of the ninth. 2 out. Miguel Rojas, who was completely out of the picture 48 hours ago, has changed this World Series dramatically twice.
There was a brief stumble from Rojas at second base, but he recovered, planted, and threw home, and Kiner-Falefa is deemed out.
Boy, that was a tough play by Rojas, and he was able to make the good throw.
The Tigers have turned an inning-ending double play in each of the last 2 innings. Polanco, with one swing, could end the series.
Swung out line drive, base hit right field. Jorge Polanco with a walk-off single, and the Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship. The Mariners win the battle in Seattle in 15 innings. The Mariners win it 3-2. The Mariners will be on their way to Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. What an epic game. 15 innings. Jorge Polanco's getting mobbed out in left field. The Mariners win it. Polanco with a single into right field. J.P. Crawford scores, and in 15 innings, it's the Mariners over the Tigers. A final score of 3-2.
We play a lot, you know, but that says a lot about this team too. We never give up. We just keep fighting. It doesn't matter how many we will play. We just stay ready and just wait for the moment. It's gonna come. And it was my time, but my teammate did a good job too.
And Muncy skies one to center field, hit well. This one's got a chance. Freeland going back to the wall. He leaps. It's in and out of his glove, but he caught it. And now chaos on the bases. Might have a play at the plate. The throw. Not in time. No, he's out. He's out. It's a forced play at the plate. And he is out. All of this is going to be reviewed.
It's only a force play if he didn't catch it.
I don't think they know.
It's no catch.
Yeah.
He hits the wall off his glove, and now it's a force play at home.
Let's see. And the throw beat him.
Yeah.
So you're going to have bases loaded and 2 outs.
3 outs because Contreras ran to third.
He ran to third.
This is
If that's the case,
2 outs and out of
that's
the
a
inning.
double play.
That's one of the craziest plays you've ever seen.
After review, the call on the field, the force out at home plate is confirmed. The runner is out. The confirmed on the runner at third base when the force out is out.
Wow. Whoa. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. George Springer at the plate.
He's in a position to tie the game up and possibly send this Blue Jays crowd into a frenzy.
High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena. Watches it go. George Springer has his Jose Bautista moment. This one deeper into the playoffs. This one could send him to the World Series.
I set him a little short. It's beyond frenzy in here.
A Springer dinger! 4-3 Blue Jays in the bottom of the 7th. One knee, no problem. You have to have that guy in a big game, and he crushed a pitch out to left center.
That is the best moment in sports I have ever seen.
Vlad Jr. 5 for 6 in this division series. His last 8 games against the Yankees, he's hitting above 600. And ball. Baby! Goodbye! Vlad Jr. strikes again! The New York Yankees outscoring them 19-1 over the first game and a half.
Man, when he hits and he's on time, it is pretty to watch.
Pinch yourself all you want. You will not wake up from this dream right now. The Blue Jays lead 9-0 on a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grand slam.
Another 2-2. It's another fastball. It's driven the other way. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. Seattle is shaking. The Mariners lead game 5, 6-2. Second home run of the game for Eugenio Suarez is an opposite field grand slam.
Just can't believe they went with a fastball. That pitch selection right there will allow him to have a chance to do what he did, and boy, oh boy, did he deliver.
Scherzer's 2-0. Edman pulls one down the line. A diving stop and catch by Vlad Jr. He has used the World Series stage to show everybody that he's more than a slugger.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. diving into foul territory to get Edman and end the inning.
Sasaki fires. Vaughn on the ground in the hole. Betts has got it. Jump throw on a hop in time. Wow! Mookie Betts. Gold glove form. What a play.
Well, this right here, guys, is why Mookie not only getting to that, guaranteed he knew who was running. Vaughn, not great speed. So he said, I'm going to give Freddie Freeman a nice hop. Didn't have to put a whole bunch on this throw. It just makes it look easy. Why he's a Gold Glove candidate this year.
That's right.
Heart rates through the roof. The 0-1 pitch. Pages grounds it back to Kirkering. He can't find it. He throws home. It's wide. Kim scores. And the Dodgers are going to the championship series. Fireworks go off in center field. The Dodgers celebrate near first base on a ground ball back to the pitcher. Andy Pages somehow gets the job done.
We were talking about, well, it could be one swing at a bat. Well, it was a misplay. You just can't make mistakes on an absolutely fabulous ball game.
Pop up. McMahon is over and stumbling makes the grab. He's been everything for the Yankees tonight. Wow.
I mean, that wasn't 114 feet, but that was full sprint in. And he had to check his environment, making sure and seeing how close he was to the dugout. What an athletic play.
And Duran pops it up, giving chase and making the catch and flipping into the Red Sox dugout. What a catch by McMahon. Schlittler, the first one over there to congratulate him. Ryan McMahon airborne.
Well, he's known for his elite defense, and it's not just ground balls. They know what's at stake.
Wow, what a play! He went full speed into the third base dugout and flipped over the rail and made the catch. It's their night.
Schlittler right there to congratulate him, and Ryan McMahon brought it at exactly the right time, evidently. He just flipped the ball to somebody right there, and Bellinger's big smile on his face. We talked about the elite defense of Ryan McMahon. He never stopped. Went out, went over, flipped over.
And he popped out of the dugout, greeted by Wells. What a great sight that was.
1-2. Swinging its cue gently. First base side is tackled. A belly flop dive by Naylor on top of the chalk. He puts the glove on it and flips to Pizzardo covering to get the out as Pizzardo goes over and helps his teammate off of the chalk line, which is now smeared as Naylor went sprawling for it, and he takes a cue shot hit away from George Springer for the first out of the bottom of the fifth.
Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! A majestic blast! Ohtani drops jaws everywhere! And it's 4-0 Dodgers.
117 off the bat, 469 feet. He is the first Dodger to ever have two multi-home run games in the same postseason.
This was about as impressive as it gets.
Diving stop by Caballero. Game 4 tomorrow night. The Yankees have life.
Victory for the New York Yankees. 9-6 final, and they stay alive in this division series. This series now stands at 2 games for Toronto, 1 for New York. We're back here tomorrow night.
Broken bat, diving catch by Vlad Jr. Vlad's put a stamp all over this game through 2 innings. You think Vlad, you think offense, you think home runs, but do you think this? Wow!
What a start for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fans are wild for him again. And at the middle of the second, still 1-0 Blue Jays.
1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 17 with men on base. Here's McKinstry. And there is a base hit with a man aboard. Sneaks it through the middle. Torkelson will score. And right on cue, the Tigers take the lead. McKinstry delivers in the 11th.
All that you just said, Adam, goes away with one swing of the bat. Dreaded leadoff walk.
Yeah, it was a leadoff
wild pitch. Comes around to score. And, by the way, broken bat. 73-mile-an-hour exit velo.
Digs this one out down the line. Lucas makes the play. And the Blue Jays are taking all the things that made them a 94-win team and putting them on display here in the first game of the postseason.
You just wonder if the Yankees can get something to drop if it changes that momentum for them. But right now, everything is clicking for that guy and his team. Not that the Yankees are on their heels, but they're going up to the plate going, we don't get many pitches to hit.
Now you have elite speed at first base. Jazz Chisholm.
The Yankees have done their damage tonight. Both their rallies started with 2 outs. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Austin Wells. And he lines one into right field. Fair ball. Chisholm to third. He's being waved. Eaton coming home. Here's the throw. He's safe. And the Yankees have the lead on Austin Wells' single. And the speed of Chisholm. A bang-bang play and a great throw from Eaton.
Ball right on the corner. Nothing you can do if you're Eaton. We talk about the impact of Jazz Chisholm and how he changes the dynamic of this lineup. We saw it with the defense, and now appreciate the base running. The aggressiveness, the slide to the outside part of the plate gives the Yankees some hope going into the top of the ninth.
First run allowed by Whitlock in 14 games.
Machado and Bogarts the runners on 1-2. This ball fisted to shallow center. Swanson makes the catch and throws a lob and plenty of time to the plate to hold Machado. Dansby Swanson robs Ryan O'Hearn for a second time with a runner at third.
Watch the drop step to create the angle to be able to get this. Looks like an outfielder. A lot of infielders can't make this drop step to catch the ball out in the grass the way Dansby Swanson does it.
Rivas in the air to right field. Barger on the run makes a diving catch. And Addison Barger having the time of his life out there roaming right field. He's got an outfield assist. He's got a diving play. The guy that grew up dreaming of being the next Ichiro, doing his best impression in Seattle.
And Bohm on the ground. Rojas a race to the bag. He dives and out at third.
There will be no challenge, and Snell gets out of the 6th inning jam thanks to a gutsy play from Miguel Rojas at third. No score in game 2, which is now going to the 7th inning.
Suzuki to right field, curling towards the corner. Frelick slides and comes up with the catch. Sal Frelick with a tremendous catch in right. That saves a run, takes an extra base hit away from Suzuki, and results in a huge first out.
Well, this Milwaukee defense has been bailing out its pitchers all season long. What a play.
Location, location, location is the most important thing.
Ohtani on a center cut fastball. Ball swung and ties it. Shohei 5-5. Once in forever, Shohei Ohtani. He has tied game 3 with his 2nd home run of the night. And he's tied Frank Isbell as the only guys in World Series history 4 extra base hits in 1 game.
Unbelievable. Location, location, location. You cannot miss there.
Gabriel Arias, Josh Naylor among others. Here's a well hit ball to left by Dingler, way back at the wall, and it is gone. Dylan Dingler, who grew up just down the road in Massillon, Ohio. As an Indians and Guardian fan, he has given the team from Michigan a 2-1 lead.
Littell, the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the right side. McLean picks it up, gets it to Littell, who gets over And a big play right there as the pitcher covers. McLean with a nice play. Betts down to second, and there's 2 away, but some nice defense there.
Well, great concentration, because as the ball with Stewart laying out, or at least backhanding, you might get disoriented watching 2 guys coming back to first base. Gets up, pops, rotates, throws a strike.
And the Blue Jay fans making a ton of noise. And now Guerrero rips one to deep left, and it's gone. And 2 batters in, they are up 2-0. My, oh my, what a start for the Blue Jays here tonight.
Well, we told you the Blue Jays have responded very well when they're facing some of the best pitchers in baseball, and Blake Snell is certainly in that category. But how about a start? And he's going to do the honors of putting the home run jacket on. Snyder goes deep, and Vladdy goes back-to-back, his 8th postseason home run.
Barger sends a towering drive, right center field, kiss it goodbye! Barger has connected on a grand slam to break open game 1 and start this place shaking.
Well, he hit a fly ball. He guaranteed his teammate was going to come up, but I didn't see a situation where his teammate might come up with nobody on. And that grand slam, wow.
Bregman, Chisholm, fires to Volpe, to first. Nice double play by the Yankees to end the threat that the Red Sox were putting on.
4-6-3, athletically and acrobatically turned by Jazz Chisholm and Anthony Volpe to limit the damage.
That one is on the ground. Sogard smothers. He goes to Story, who has to leapfrog over McMahon, and they get 1. As a couple of former Colorado Rockies come together at second base.
Oh, we're seeing some really good defense at second base already early in the game. Talked about Chisholm. Sogard not bad at all right there. Excellent feed and play.
High drive right field. Cal Raleigh has connected and tied the game in the 6th. It's the big dumper when the Mariners need him most. 62nd of the season, and game 1 of the championship series is tied up.
And his swing is so grooved on pitches in the zone. This is not the worst pitch in the world, at least seeing it live, but man, he is locked in. 1 bad pitch, and the game is tied.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back is Kike Hernandez to haul it in. What a catch by Kike. Onto the track, and he's able to bring it down. Wow.
What a fantastic play. He had 1 window to get that glove up. As an outfielder, you realize you're running out of time to run any more steps. It's time to put the glove up and hope that the ball's going to be there.
Jays getting 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Guerrero drives the ball the other way. Canzone's going back. He's at the wall. It's gone! Vlad Jr. strikes again with his 5th home run of the postseason. Toronto takes the run right back. That's what he does when he's at his best. Hits it hard the other way.
Yeah, he doesn't do too much, and that's what makes him such an elite hitter. And if you try to pull this pitch, it's an out.
Here's Bibby's pitch. Swung on, ground ball near the middle, on through, base hit center field. 1 run is in. They're going to wave Dingler around. The throw goes to third. Safe at third base is McKinstry as Dingler crossed home plate, and the Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Very close play at third, and the Guardians want a challenge. He may be looking at a couple of different things here. The play at third, if McKinstry's out, and the call's reversed there, did Dingler cross home plate before the out?
Cleveland is challenging the safe call at third base.
So they're going to start with that. The safe call at third. I think if he's out at third, it is really close as to whether Dingler made it. And Dingler looked back after he crossed home plate, as if he might have thought, maybe I didn't get there before that play at third. So we'll see.
The call on the field is overturned. The runner is out at third base. Also, the second run does not count.
Wow.
Cleveland retains.
A double win for the Guardians.
He has made 40 career postseason appearances. This will be his first in extra innings. He inherits the bases loaded, 2 outs, in the top of the 12th. Game 3 tied at 5. Chop to the right side of the infield. Edman charging in the glove. Ball flip to Freeman. They got him in time. What a play by Tommy Edman on a slow roller to the right side. And the glove flip to cap off a scoreless 12th as Clayton Kershaw leaves them loaded.
Hernandez, a high fly ball deep into right center. Got some barrel on that one. It's got some carry, and it is gone. Teoscar Hernandez. A 3-run home run in the 7th inning. He has flipped the scoreboard. 5-3 Dodgers.
Strom had almost escaped the jam. 1-0 fastball and shoots it to right center. Wow.
Dodger starters have been a major story. Uh-oh, Schwarber gonna send one way out of here. How far will it fly? My goodness. Kyle Schwarber with a tape measure shot up on top of the pavilion and right. That is one of the biggest bombs you will ever see. And the Phillies tie it up immediately on a Schwarber bomb here in the 4th.
Naga has struggled in the regular season in the 1st inning. Another payoff. And it's a high fly ball to left field. Happ underneath it in front of the wall. This ball's gone! Andrew Vaughn ties the game with one swing. He's done it again.
This ballpark has always been a good hitter's ballpark, and it had enough and produces 3 runs.
Scooble's 3-2. Here it is. Swung on, blasted, left field. This is gonna go. He's done it again. It is gone. Jorge Polanco, his 2nd of the game into Edgar's. This place erupts, and the Mariners lead 2-0. Unbelievable. Lightning strikes twice.
Rodon's pitch count is pretty efficient, 72 here into the 6th inning, behind 2-0 to Story. Swing and a drive, left field, Bellinger, back, gone! Trevor's storybook season continues with a game-tying solo shot. And just like that, it's 3-3.
Oh, he didn't miss that. As soon as he hit it, he knew it.
So now Ben Rice. He swings and hits it hard to right. And Ben Rice is back, and the Yankees are on the board. A 2-run home run off Bayo to get it started. The kid from Cohasset, Massachusetts, steps on home and lives out a dream. The team he rooted for as a kid, the Yankees. And it's 2-0 with 2 outs.
Every Yankee hitter swung at the first pitch in this inning so far.
Here's Bo Naylor, 0 for 3 today. 0 for 4 in his career against this pitcher. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air and right. Back by the wall, Perez. That one's gone. What has gotten into these Cleveland Guardians? Bo Naylor, a 3-run homer. It's 6-1 Cleveland.
We've been talking about shadows. I don't think they care about them. They're unleashing here in the 8th inning.
In this 1-0 game, Padres lead the Cubs. Game 1, best of 3 in the wild card. Driven up center field, Seiya Suzuki. He rips it through the Wrigley wind into the brilliant sunshine, and Suzuki ties the score in Game 1 of the wild card series.
Well hit ball to right. Way back and gone.
With the shadow, sunball, and then it's in there. Boom, fastball. Just tucked his hands in so perfect. And the noise right off the bat, you knew it had a chance. The wind wasn't holding that up. Again, fastball, center cut right down the plate. Rocchio's got to be feeling really good. Postseason changes everything. Now the infield is in. Dingler, who struggled today.
Broken bat toward the second baseman, and a diving catch by Rocchio.
Give a star next to that catch right there, and give another star at third base. If they're not playing up, that's a ball that gets through. or at least gets a run in. What a dive, full extension. Rocchio understands the severity. What a great play.
Jays spoiling a chance to do that this year. 1-2. A shot to right field. That is a diving catch from Barger. Addison Barger. It's not just been the bat from him. He's been awesome defensively as well.
This one's trying to dive down, and he just gets a great jump on it. Angles the glove perfectly,
making him do that. On a payoff, Fernandez grounds one towards the middle. Bichette with a backhand. Quick trigger throw to first. You'd never know. He's never played there in the big leagues.
That was such an outstanding play. You know he's got to be a little careful, and we talked about his knee. Running won't be the big issue. It's these kind of plays. You see the effort, and you see the throw, and a big out.
John Schneider said, I know he can do it, and he knows firsthand from having managed him in Double-A back in 2018 when he played a little bit of second base.